It's great to see your smiling face there, but really it's a sad day for Ayr United, seeing you having to leave here, and quite a good deal for yourself.
Mixed emotions. I'm sad because the lads have obviously done something this morning and everything else, and it was really nice. It gets you here, gets you in the heart, and it's exciting, obviously, because starting a new challenge. But I've enjoyed my time because of the staff, the people, the fans. They've been really good to me. Coming like 2.5 years ago, it's been really good, and people have been so supportive and helpful. And obviously in the background, you can see the chairman is being proactive. Obviously building the hub and the stand. So it was. It's a real mixed emotion, to make the decision I did. So when I get that call and speak to Paul at Carlisle, it was easy in one way because it's Paul and Carlisle, because I've worked for Paul and know him and he knows me. But on the other side, it was hard because working for Lee's been great, and working for Graham, who's come in and took the club by the scruff of its neck and getting on with stuff, and that's all been driven by the chairman, and who's been so supportive to me. Pleasant guy, he's been superb.
Now, also, obviously, there's a big hole to fill because you are held in great esteem. Goalkeepers who've come into us have all talked about wanting to work with you, and that's one of the drawing points. So, how did they fill that hole? Have you helped with trying to fill that hole?
I've helped to fill it, but obviously when they've come up and done the sessions, go across there, and I've looked across and I've put my opinion across, but I've tried to keep out of that because I'm not going to work with them, am I? It's all about the goalkeepers and obviously the coaching staff and the manager to work with that person, and who they're bringing in. He'll do a great job. Obviously he's coaching, he's coaching, he's got a great playing background as well. And that'll be a big help, and I think he's got 4 good goalkeepers to work with every day, and on that point, and I'm proud of that, because when I first came to the club, we had 3 lone goalkeepers, not one Ayr United goalkeeper, and so to leave it with 4 Ayr United goalkeepers, with 2 seniors and 2 young players, and the 2 young ones are Ayr lads, they're Ayr fans, and I'm really proud of that, and obviously a lot's been said about young Ollie, and the lad's got a great future ahead, and it's another learning curve for him to work with a different coach at full-time football. So it's great for him, because obviously Charlie and Robbie are used to things like this, so it's another learning curve, and he will be fine because he'll be in good hands.
You seem to have got a great rapport with not just the other members of staff, but the fans too. They seem to have really taken to you here. So how did that feel?
It's been really nice, and it's strange. I don't know how that happened. I don't know. Perhaps I can be a bit lively at times on the touchline. Because you're passionate for your teammates and your work colleagues to win, because you see how hard they work all week, and obviously you're putting it onto a match day, and so you're just passionate to get the result that everybody wants for Ayr United, and so that's really nice to see that and get that feedback, and so that's why it's really tough. It's been a tough few weeks, in that side, because obviously I know there's going to be an end date, and obviously today's the end date, and so it was a hard drive coming in, because it'd be the last time I'm coming in, because I move house tomorrow as well. So I moved to Cumbria tomorrow, and this weekend. So it's just not just moving the club; it's moving down back to England, and I've loved living up here. I've lived up here for 4 years, and in a beautiful part of Scotland, beautiful part of the UK, and the drive home on the coast on the way to Gurrick is stunning. Not one day, even when the weather's interesting, it's still a beautiful drive, and I certainly will miss that.
Now, you're well known for enjoying a good drive. You'll go anywhere to see a match or whatever. So I just suggested, since you've seen this place as a beautiful area, Carlisle's not that far away. Are we going to see you quite a bit?
Oh, yes, definitely, especially on the Friday night games. And if we're at home on the Saturday, I'll certainly be coming up on the Friday, and then obviously the 18s, the youth team playing at Cumnock on a Friday. So yeah, I'll definitely be coming up and into the games, so supporting it. That'll be strange, sitting up in a stand and watching players that you've worked with every day. But no, I'll definitely enjoy that, and there'll be certain getting support, from me.
So you're leaving very shortly, in fact, in a few hours from here. What have you got to say to the fans?
Believe the process. As you like, I could just look across there now, and the noise go across there. Believe the process. It's a club that's going to get there on that journey, and they're doing it right. They're not just throwing an absolute ton of money at it and see how it goes. The chairman has got the vision with Graham and Lee behind it, seeing the bigger picture, and the bigger picture is that the club go forward, be financially secure, because that's the main thing, because this club needs to be here for another over 100 years. So and that's the main priority, and at the same time is to update the ground, update the pitch, which it has been, update the offices, which has happened, so I think for the fans, just believe in you do believe in the process, but stick with it, because like as Davey White says, it's a road of a lot of up and downs, and that will carry on. But if you keep with the process and keep supporting the players, you'll get there.
Right, from ourselves at Ayr United TV, and I know all the staff and everyone here, thank you so much. It's been great, and I know Carlisle's going to be on my list of checking teams from now on for their scores, so all the best.
Oh, thank you, and thanks for your time. You've been really good, people have been supported, and it's been superb. You certainly put a lot of time and effort into what you do, and getting the name of Ayr United around, not just in the UK or around the world, so thank you.